Welcome to Mathematical Economics class. In this class, we'll be deriving marginal cost function from total cost function. So let's take a look at this question. So the question says, if the total cost function of a firm is given as TC equals Q raised to the power 3 plus 7Q raised to the power 2 plus 100. Then we are asked to derive the firm's marginal cost function. To what is the firm's marginal cost when Q equals 2? So here is the solution. So the first question asks us to derive the firm's marginal cost function. The marginal cost, remember the marginal cost is defined mathematically as the ratio of the change in total cost to change in quantity produced at the unit of output. So this can be rewritten as MC. You can say MC equals that is change in TC over change in Q. And you know this change in TC over change in Q is equivalent to the TC, the Q. So in other words, in order to derive marginal cost function, what we are going to do is to differentiate the cost, that is the total cost function, with respect to Q. So we are given the total cost function here, which is equals to Q raised to the power 3 plus 7Q squared plus 100. So, and look at here, we are meant to differentiate this TC function with respect to Q. So let's go there. In other words, our MC, which is the marginal cost, this is 1, will be given as the TC over the Q. So let's start differentiating this with respect to Q. Okay. Now, let's start from the first part. So when we differentiate this Q raised by 3, you bring down the power. So that is 3. Then we have Q multiplied by the power minus 1. That is 2. It becomes 2. 3 becomes 2 when you remove 1 from it. We are done with that. Plus, this one also has Q. So we have 7Q squared. So you bring down the power. We already have one coefficient there. You multiply the power by the coefficient. Mean that 2 times 7 here. We have 14. Then Q. You subtract 1 from the power. 2 minus 1. You are left with 1. So you don't write it there. When anybody that sees it knows that Q. When you write Q, it means raised to power 1. So then you have plus a constant. This is a constant. A constant becomes 0. When you differentiate with respect to it, it becomes 0. So in other words, this is our marginal cost function. So we have been able to derive our marginal cost function. So question 2 says, what is the firm's marginal cost when Q equals 2? Okay, when Q equals 2. So question 2, that is at Q equals 2. So our marginal cost will be, you just need to plug into this function of marginal cost. So we have 3 into 2 square, then you have plus, you have 14, then 2. So then we have 3, then 2 square, that is 4. Then you have plus, when you multiply this, you have 14 times 2, that is 28. Okay, so this one give you 12, then plus 28. So the final answer here is equals to 40. Okay, this is equals to 40. So 40. So in other words, our marginal cost when Q is equals to 2 is equals to 40. So you can see it's very easy. You just need to pay attention to the details.